Everyone talks about when you should get an S corp, but no one talks about when you should not get an S corporation. I'm about to do that right now. So if you've been thinking about getting an S corp, don't do that until you watch this video. So a lot of business owners go out and they want to structure their entity the right way. And I get it. You know, entity structure is one of the best ways that you can minimize your overall tax burden. But sometimes you can probably jump in the water a little too deep before you're actually ready to start swimming. And a lot of times I see people do that whenever they go and they get an S corporation. S corps can be great entities for service-based businesses that have high profit margin and do not use a lot of debt funding to get their operations going. So a business like a tax professional or a lawyer or even like a doctor can be great options for S corporations. When you make that election to be taxed as an S corp, you can save a lot of money on the self-employment tax. And whenever you actually start making more and more income, S corporations can be a great way to save money on not only self-employment tax, but if you structure it correctly, you can also optimize your QBI deduction by paying yourself a sufficient wage. So if you're a business owner that uses a lot of debt financing, so you have to use a lot of equipment, or maybe you have to use a lot of funding to get all of the equipment up front, and then you paid on the back end, right? You need to use that debt financing. All of a sudden, S corporations are not as impactful because there is basis limitations whenever it comes to debt financing. The big thing is real estate investors. If you invest in real estate, you almost never want to have your property inside of an S corporation. There's just a lot of hidden taxable events that you can accidentally walk yourself into by doing that. If you've been told you need to get an S corporation once you're making $50,000 of profit, I'm here to tell you that that may not actually be the right advice because it really all depends on your specific situation. And if you're looking for tax advice from a professional who works with numerous different types of professionals out there and can help you, and I've seen your situation before, shoot me a DM and I'd love to see if we'd be a great fit together.